Emily from Novel Novels and welcome to today's video. This is my April favourites plus mini haul. Well, I decided that seeing as this has been quite a depressing month with all this lockdown stuff going on, I thought I would include my mini haul to make everyone smile and talk about some of the things that have made me smile at a tough time. I hope you're all doing alright out there. I hope you're staying healthy, looking after both your physical and mental health, and I'm sending you all my love and I really hope you're all okay. So I wanted to do a happy video. Let's put something out there to make people smile. So I was a bit naughty. I did end up buying about 14 books, but bear in mind 8 of them were in a haul from my charity shop. That the lovely lady at Vaz Book, she decided that she's doing this thing called it's a challenge. I think it's like 26 to 1 or something. It's a challenge where she's going into the shop. She's still able to go to the shop, and she's picking up books for people if they send her a list. And she's hygienically delivering. It's to raise money for a charity. She's going into the shop, she's picking the books. I just gave her a list and she picked some of them for me. Although some of them, because I'm friends with her, she actually did call me up and say, well, which ones do you want? And she was really lovely about it. So I can't wait to show you them. But let's talk about that. Ignore the noise in the background from the children. So the events that happened this month were obviously Easter. I did my first ever Easter account with the kids. That was so much fun. We turned a day that I felt rubbish at the start, because normally we would be with Chris's parents and we would be with as a family doing big roast. I would have a day off effectively, but it ended up being a very busy day, but it was fun. Something else that's happened is I've done a lot of nature walks. You guys have seen, if you're following me on Instagram, lots of pictures of me taking them out for walks, going a bit of speed walking. I'm getting my strength up. I'm loving it. I'm loving going back to nature and sort of spending that time with the children and focusing on what's really important. One of the positive things that's come out of lockdown is I've realised how important the little things are. The birds in the trees. It sounds really cheesy when I say this, but looking at books, doing things with the children, and it's been really special. So I really wanted to celebrate that. I've done 2 read-alongs, which has been the Anna Long and the Harry Potter read-along. I know Tom's quiet, but Tom, if you're watching this, I send my love to you. I can't wait to see you when you come back. But yeah, they were quite good. I'm loving didn't enjoy the Anne of Greenback Abel's book as much this month, but obviously I'll talk about more of that in my next wrap up. Now I want to shout out a few channels that have been relatively new to me, but have been really fun and really made me smile this month. The first one is Mystery Date with a Book. She's just hit her 1k subscribers. She's really fun. I love watching her videos. She's such a fun, happy person, and when she's all bubbly and she joins in, she talks to her subscribers. I think she's liking fantasy. I know she's friends with one of the other bookish people on here, and she's fantasy middle grade, I think she was saying, and she's really good. Really love her. Really bubbly. She's also I think she's a supply teacher, so she loves kids, and she's really enthusiastic. So check her out. The next one is a lovely lady who shouldn't be new to me, but she is, and that's Rainy from Rainy Day Reads. I love her channel. She mentioned me in one of her videos recently and made me smile to pants off. She's an American, she's lovely, she's friends with some lovely people over here, and I just really love her channel. She likes a lot of the same books as me. She's really warm, really friendly, and check her out. And the last is Alicia Reads and Speaks. That's her channel. She likes her Tudor books, and she also likes the fantasy, I think. Tudor and historical fictions are really good. We're hoping to do a buddy read in June, I think. We're going to read one of the Tudor books, and she's lovely. I really loved her book. And she tagged me for a video that I can't wait to do next month. I really hope you like it. Now I'll talk about some of my favourite videos this month. The first one was Comfort Reads by Bookish Shenanigans. You guys know I love her. Jenny at Bookish Shenanigans is such a lovely lady. I say that for everyone I know, but she really is. She likes her classics, and she is so good, and she's so intelligent. I can't believe it. She's really lovely, so check that video out. The next one, I obviously had to mention my bestie friend in here, Simone. It was her Mental Health-a-thon tag video. The team that are doing the Mental Health-a-thon in May are so great, and they're so lovely. Her video, she is so supportive. The tag video they made is so great. Yes, she made me cry a lot. If you like me, you love Simone. If you're supporting the Mental Health-a-thon, watch that tag video. And then lastly, another one of our BookTube buddies, which I had to mention, and that's Chloe from Chloe Reads. She did the Ravenclaw book tag, and oh my goodness, I loved it. She is a definite Ravenclaw, 101%. And the lovely Victoria from What Victoria Read, created the Ravenclaw tag. So watching Chloe do it was great fun. I loved it. So now I'm going to show you the books I bought, then I'll show you the books I've been given, and then I'll tell you my favourites. So I won't go into too much details because some of them you don't need to. It's got a really sunny Operation Sunshine from Jenny Cogan. Need a bit of sunshine at the moment, although today's gone rainy, so we've got rainy this week that I'm recording. I'm guessing the day that it comes out we're still going to be having rain. Another sun one, another Jenny Cogan, The Endless Beach. These two books look so like chicky, litty and girly, and that's kind of what I'm needing at the moment to make me smile. But they're both sunshiny summer books, which is something to really warm the heart and make you smile. Okay, now I've got the last Chicky Litty. I told you I'm not going too Chicky Litty, and it's a Lucy Diamond book. I enjoy her books. I think they're really smiley. Again, another sunshine book. Something to tell you, and it's, I believe, about sort of some sisters, the Mortimer sisters. So you've got Frankie, Robin and Bunny, and they've all got their own secrets are tumbling out and loyalties are tested with the Mortimers have to face some difficult decisions, with love, betrayal, dramatic revelations in the mix. One summer they'll never forget. So it's another summer one. Another one about sisters. You guys know I love my books about sisters. Then she found these two books which really made me over the moon. I've been looking for them everywhere and I nearly bought them on Amazon. And that is the first in the Nightingale series, the Nightingale Girls, and the fourth one, Nightingales on Call. I've got 2 and 3, but I didn't have the first and 4. I know I've got loads more to collect, but I needed these ones before I started the series. I don't collect a whole series if it's that big, but I do obviously need to read them in order. So I can't wait to start the Nightingale Nurses at some point. Again, that's another genre I'm going for at the moment. It's my historical fiction, especially my wartime fiction. Check out my wartime books. And do link my channels at my videos, don't I? Then I've gone for a thriller. It's a gentle, I don't know. It's Room by Emma Donoghue. Now, Simone didn't like this because it's a child narrator, but I do believe other people have. So, Room is a book to read in one sitting. When it's over, you look at the world upset the same, but you somehow different. Jack is 5. He lives in a single locked room with his mum. This is intriguing. Like I said, Simone actually thinks I'm going to like it. It was only £1. All the charity books I'm doing as £1. Then I'm donating the books to the charity. I will, by the way, put a link to the book for the charity for the Sebastian thing, because I really think we need to be supporting obviously our NHS, like the girls are doing another readathon next month, and supporting the children's charities, because charities are not getting the money. Where we're obviously the charity shops are down at the moment because of the lockdown, we still need to support them. So let's go for that. Then I've got another one. I've got 2 more from the charity shop pile. The Death of Mafia Don. This is a random one. This is not one that I've got know anything about, but it's one that I thought I would challenge myself to. Never heard of it. It's a huge explosion shook the buildings. The thick wall of the old churches of San Freddo and Santa Spirito shook, and the windows of the shops along with the Ponte, I can't even say this, on the window. I don't know what this is about. It's historical fiction-ish, I think, but it looks really good. I'm definitely looking forward to reading that. Then the last one, Victoria, you're going to be well proud of me. I found The Robber's Bride. So I've now got May, June and July's books for the Mary Atwood readathon. I can't wait to read this one. This one looks a bit darker. It's bloody massive, but why did you not warn me, Victoria? This is literally, oh my goodness, it's nearly 600 pages, 560 odd pages. Big chunky one, so that's going to be my July book. Trying to read that in Jane Austen July is going to be hilarious. Thanks, Victoria. What are you setting me? But I'm so glad I got it. Now, the next ones the next 6 were mainly bought from Amazon. I know that we shouldn't because Amazon aren't supporting the authors and yada yada, but I had a bookish craving, had to get it, and couldn't resist. So I'm sorry out there. I'm sorry, you booksellers. I am trying to support the charity shops, and if I don't know whether I can, please guys, let me know where else I can buy books other than Amazon, that I can get them not too expensive and delivered to my home. This one you guys are going to obviously guess. I had to get the Flatshare by Beth and Leary. Everyone has raved about this. I couldn't wait for it to come out in paperback because I don't really buy many books in hardback. This is literally their friends think they're crazy, but the perfect solution. Leon occupies a 1-bedroom flat while Tilly's at work, and the other day, and when she's at work, he's at home, so they're together. It's just, oh my goodness, it's supposed to be a brilliant book. I can't wait. I also want to read The Switch because that's her next hardback book though, so I don't know whether to wait. You guys let me know if you think I should wait for the Switch to come out in hardback, or whether I should get it paperback, sorry, or whether I should get it now, because this looks amazing. I know Charlie wants to read it from me, so can't wait. Then to top up one of my book orders, I had to buy a cheaper book to top it up. I bought Peter Pan, and it looks really good. Everyone knows about Peter Pan. You don't need me to talk about it. Although Tia did say she didn't enjoy it as much as she thought she would. So that's put it a bit further down on my list. Then I bought a book to make me smile, my mental health wise. I'm just recording my video there. Sorry about me over there. Then I got this Calm Fern Cotton book. Again, it was cheap. It's a mental health book. I really think I need it. Calm at the moment, I definitely read. I'm reading one of her books for the mental health one, but this one may get read as well. Working through life's daily stresses to find a peaceful centre. Certainly could do with that at the moment. Then I had to buy a book to complete the Woolworths Girls series, and that is The Wartime at Woolworths. That was the only book in the series I didn't have, so Chris was lovely and bought it for me on Amazon. Can't wait to read it. I love the Woolworths Girls series. I read the last in the series, but I'm going to read them all in order. So thank you, Chris, for buying me that. Then this was a book that I was desperate to get. It was on pre-order, so it came right at the start of the month. That's The Austen Girls by Lucy Worsley. It has been raved about, but actually Julie from Hungry Bookworm didn't like it as much. It's a YA book, but it's about Anne Austen. So it's supposed to be really good. I can't wait to read this. I'm desperate. It's on my shelf, but definitely. And then the other day, Chris said that I was allowed to go into a supermarket, because he's obviously doing all the supermarket shops. And he said, you're allowed to go to the supermarket. He drove me there. I went in the queue, did social distancing, was really good. But I bought some shopping, and he gave me the money to buy a book. So I picked this one at Sainsbury's, The Beekeeper of Aleppo. I can't say the word. I'm sorry. He bought me this. It's a historical fiction. I know for a fact that Julie loved it. In the midst of war, he found love. In the midst of darkness, he found courage. In the midst of tragedy, he found hope. What will you find from his story? Can't wait to read this. This was raved about a lot. This has been raved about a lot. And I nearly listened to it on audiobook, but I wanted the physical copy, so I've got it now. So that's brilliant. Now I'm going to show you some gifts that I've been given, and thank you all for any love. I'm not joining in on the Amazon wishlist stuff because I can't buy books and I won't put my name down. Obviously, if any of you, I put my Amazon list down the bottom if any of you want a treat, but obviously at the moment with the situation going on, I can't physically afford to go and buy books for people, although I will when this is over. So that's why I've not joined in any of the lists on Amazon and the Amazon wishlist books on Twitter. But I hope you're all okay, and I certainly will be giving back when I can. But my sister Charlie gave me a couple of Daphne du Maurier books. She gave me Jamaica Inn and My Cousin Rachel. I know she loves her Daphne du Maurier, but she didn't like these copies. She's more fussy on copies than I am. Because if I read it and if I like it, I'll give it away. If I don't, you know I'm like. If I like it enough to keep it, I will. If not, I'll give it away. But yeah, I know My Cousin Rachel, I think, was the one that Simone liked. Jamaica Inn was the one that Charlie liked. So I can't wait to read those. Then she got me a naughty book, Belle de Jour, The Ultimate Adventures of a London Call Girl. I remember that series years ago on ITV, and Billie Piper was in it. It was very rude, very raunchy, but it'll be a one to make me giggle. Then randomly she bought me a Vinci Quintons, which is a cheeky litty, I think, set in Dublin. Should have read it for the Irish Readathon, but it's a chick lit. Again, I could do with it. Might make me smile. So thank you, Charlie. She's also given me stacks of books to read as borrow ones, and she said some of them I might get to keep. But those are the only ones that are getting added to my list. And obviously, because you guys know I'm still doing my TBR list, so on the day that this comes out, I will be reassessing my TBR, so working out which books I've read and which books I've been added to the list and doing all that. God, I hate maths. Now this next one, there was a giveaway on Twitter. My lovely friend Lara nominated for me, and it was for people that really deserve a treat in lockdown. And the Lara nominated me because she said obviously about my operation, that I'm recovering and now I'm having to homeschool. She nominated me. I got chosen to get this, and I got the Terms of Key by Ruth Ware. It actually comes. Sorry, another child in this. It actually comes. Sorry, Thomas, I'm filming. It comes. Ruth said that she knew that a book was coming out, but she knew that people were on lockdown, so they couldn't physically come in buy books. So she bought 100 books from her City Books, and she distributed them. I might have a look at their Facebook and see if I can order from them. But she bought that and it was a lovely gift. So thank you, Laura, for nominating me. Thank you, Ruth, for sending me this. It's a really lovely gift. I can't wait to read this. Now I've got another thriller, Sleep by C.L. Taylor. I got this by the lovely Holly on Reading for My Mind, reading_for_my_mind on Instagram. We're really good friends. She's a mum. She's got mental health things she's open about. She's a lovely lady. She had 2 copies of this and said, did anyone want it? I said yes. You guys all rave about this book. Had to get it. Can't wait to read it. So those are the books I've been given. Now, obviously, I will end this video by talking about 2 of my favourites. Now, I'm filming on the Tuesday. The month ends on Thursday. But I've already got my 2 favourites, so no question. Don't get me wrong, on my wrap-ups, I have said other books, but I love, by the way, Charlie book, my Charlie Heathcote book, and It's a Murder. That was an amazing book, so I will say, check that out. Charlie's book is brilliant, but these 2 books have just exploded for me, and I can't praise them enough. The first one is the one I've just finished, The Familiars by Stacey Halls. A lot of people raved about this book, and I got it from, I want to give away at Christmas time, from Linda. So Linda, I bought this from Book Depository. It is an absolutely amazing book. It's historical fiction. It's Stacey Hall at her best. Charlie from Charles Heathcote also bought me The Foundling, which is the next in the series, which I can't wait to read. I buddy read this with Amy from P.S. I Love Books. It's an amazing book. It is just amazing. It has you gripped from the start. Fleetwood is set in 1612. Fleetwood Shuttleworth is 17 years old, married and pregnant for the 4th time, but she's lost all her babies. When she bumps into Alice, it's so interesting, and they form a friendship, and Alice promised to keep Fleetwood and her baby safe, but lots of stuff happened. It's got witchcraft, it's got historical fiction, it's got people in there you hate, but people in there you love, and it's about a woman fighting for her friendship, fighting for what she believes in, and I love Fleetwood. She's an amazing character, and one I will rave about to my dying day. This may well go down as one of my favourite books of the year. It's that good. And another favourite book is Robert Galsbraith's first in the series, The Cuckoos Calling. I got the second sent to me by Linda last year, so I bought this from my local charity shop last year as well, the first in the series. It's amazing. It's the first in the series, this Cormac McCry series. I know that Simone loved it, and I absolutely loved it. It's a thriller, it's exciting, it's fast-paced. You do not know who the killer is until literally the last minute, but it has you on your toes. You think you know, then there's a twist, then you don't know. It's exciting, it's amazing. Check this out. So these guys are my favourites in my mini haul. I hope you've all enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and not subscribed yet, ring on my ding-a-ling, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.